Hello and welcome to another
Crymetina Critiques.
Flophouse Patreon edition. So sorry for those that have been waiting a little bit for this, but we've had lots of stuff going on lately, but we are ready to rock critiques.
Once again, we are asking you
to give us some patience.
Give us some, well, they have, but like, yeah, once again.
And we have like several entries, and we have like a special one that I chose.
Why?
Because one of our patrons was like, I just wanted to support, but you can just choose whatever you want to critique. So I have a special choice in here too. So we'll get to that in a second, or we'll get to that right now.
No,
anyway.
You're doing it first?
No, not on that. Our first entry is from Nathan, who I'm not sure if you heard of this game. It's called Cyberpunk 2077.
Yeah, didn't some loser make like a really big video about everything
I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, so our first entry is actually the male and female like default templates. So this is V. They're simply named V, no matter who you kind of take, and you can see that they have pretty much the same design. She's got to show the midriff, of course, because video games. But what's your first overall impressions?
Well, first I look at her hair, I'm like, that's so awesome, you're sexy. And then like the matching scars, and then like the super fun high-tech coat with like you know whatever's going on the neckline. But then they have like a faded out Hot Topic tank top t-shirt duo underneath.
A little bit, yeah.
And I'm like, you couldn't do something cooler, more futuristic and fun.
For when you're dealing with the general thing of cyberpunk, I find a lot, this is just my personal opinion, I find a lot it's like grungy kind of like just t-shirt from something, but then a high-tech shit on top of it.
Yeah, but then have like a white t-shirt with like holes in it and like pasta stains.
You're right.
You know, this is just like...
It is the marketing image. I guess you could change it. I wouldn't know. I only played Cyberpunk for like an hour before it crashed. But
yeah, that made you an authority, though.
Yeah, no, it did. I'm just talking about the general cyberpunk styles that you see in other like games and media and stuff. But yeah, this is their neon lights to know where their neck is, I guess, so people can see. Their other lower half is actually kind of really not that special. It's just here's a statue. It's jeans, and then like these fun sneakers from Back to the Future.
Yeah, I mean those are cool.
Yeah.
I like them. It's a good look.
But that's the kind of overall.
See, I like that better. That his shirt is just like a black T-shirt.
You're right. It's
like
it's a little
black
bit different.
I think it looks better.
But it's a weird thing trying to market and like show off your heroes when it's a game that you can customize them. So, but that's kind of the thing that they want.
You don't want to show like the best you can do, but you don't want to also show like the worst.
Yeah, you just kind of like want something that shows a little bit of cyberpunkiness, I guess. What do you think about this overall?
They're okay.
I always felt looking at the stuff was kind of like safe, but I guess
that's what it is. It's not like so out there, but you're like, oh, look at their arms. They're from the future.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
If the weird like future scar, which I guess
even a scar doesn't have to be futuristic. It's honestly their arms. Like everything else, aside from their collar and their arms, it could be like any year. Like it's not 2044 or whatever the fuck it is. 2069.
Okay. This looks like I mean, I guess it's gonna be a common thing, but like a Jensen from Deus Ex Human Revolution, like a little bit. It's like the same sort of like beard and gruff face and like the same sort of scars, but I guess that's to be expected. So it's a yeah for them.
Yeah, they're kind of generic-y.
Yeah,
you know.
Next we have another cyberpunk character. It's like your wingman. This is Jacky Wells, I think his last. I know his name is Jacky.
He's a future Guido.
Wells. It's a future Guido with like a top knot because throwing some like things inspired from Asia is also another big cyberpunk thing. That's why everyone's a samurai.
So like even on the other people, they're like, why is their shoulder pads like a Lego?
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
I was like, where's the piece that connects?
Maybe Lego goes into like fashion design in the future.
Yeah, everything is Taco Bell. Like everything is Lego.
You're not even wrong about the Guido thing, but I think he might be Hispanic because he says some things. I'm trying to remember.
I was gonna say almost like British, like the guy from what is it? Is it Lock, Stock, or Snatch? What's his name?
Which guy?
The guy with the big guns, the big guy with the.
You mean Bullet Tooth Tony?
Yes, he's giving
what's
me
his
some
face?
Bullet Tooth Tony vibes mixed with a bit of Guido vibes.
Yeah, but he's kind of always. I think he might be Spanish. I'm trying to remember. I'm sorry if it's.
Well,
if it's
there's
not.
a lot of cross imagery and like that whole thing.
Yeah. But he's he's your wingman. It's always like, hey, let's go on party and let's like do this job, do this gig and whatever. He's at first you're kind of like at odds with him, but then he becomes your buddy. So
Yeah, well, you have to first fight it out and then you're BFFs.
yeah,
that's how it
true,
works.
that's true.
I like it better than the other ones because it does have a little bit of spice, just with like the gold,
More face stuff too.
the gold guns, the cross, even the Santa Maria over here. There's the Virgin Mary holding guns. That's not lost on
as
me.
she was known to do.
Yeah.
Gotta
She's a
protect the
great
baby
shot.
Jesus.
And like they still have studs on their belts at that time.
Yeah. No,
Like,
it came back.
Hot Topic prevailed.
It came back several decades. So
Everything is cyclical in fashion,
It
so
is,
things always
it
come
is.
back.
It is.
I'm gonna hold on to my belt with studs. Just wait.
Future studs.
And I like the shoes too. I like the red and black leather accents are always
Yeah.
like a very classic.
Yeah,
combo.
don't turn your back on the wolf pack. That's fine that you don't know that.
Okay.
5 people will be like, yeah, cool.
And I like how his bomber is kind of like a crop, but also looks like padded, so it's like protected, like insulated or whatever. So
can
it's like
see it.
functional.
I could see it having like extra protection or whatever. Whole lot of high collars in 2077.
Gotta protect the neck.
Yeah, protecting your neck, son. How do you
I like
feel
it.
about
I
it
like
overall? It's another
Yeah.
Cool. I think it's a nice design. It's like it isn't main hero design just because it's like a bigger dude, which they never do.
Yeah.
But I think it's like a great design for like wingman type buddy character. So that is by Nathan, nominated by him. Thank you, Nathan. Next up we have Trey. Who's giving us some Phoenix Wright characters.
Oh, I object.
Nice. This is Athena Sykes. Kikes? I always said Sykes growing up because they don't have voices. Well, they don't say their names. They have voices, but they don't say their names out loud. So I always say Athena Sykes. I don't know. But she helps Phoenix in his investigations, kind of like his assistant attorney. I love her gloves.
So the invincible color scheme.
Ah, yes, very good.
I guess it's a popular thing to have like yellow and blue, black and white also. You know what? I would actually really love this whole outfit.
But
what do you think? I want to ask you, what do you think my issue's gonna be? Because I like the color scheme. I like the cut of stuff.
Usually it's a color scheme.
What looks out of place here? Because she's wearing a nice fitted like white shirt with the tie, nice little bolero that matches her skirt, yellow. Her earrings are super cute, like Moon. We love it. Even I'll give it a pass that she's working in an attorney's office and she has like a ribbon in her hair.
Yeah,
we'll let it go. What's out of place?
The necklace.
Yes, the necklace. Why she got a Tamagotchi smiley face necklace?
Is
there a reason? Is it her stand in there? Like I don't know. I'm mixing worlds here.
I think it's her little beep bop buddy.
Her beep bop buddy.
It's been a long time since I played one of those Phoenix Wright games where she was in it.
This is a classic Crymetina critiques where I ask you a question like, "What is this for?" And you're like, "I don't know," and everyone gets mad at us.
This game is like almost 10 years old now.
Matt doesn't know anything. It's okay if I don't know anything.
But it.
It's her Tamagotchi.
It's a little like buddy. It analyzes things and stuff. So there's a function to it.
It
but
couldn't be in like a sleek like bracelet. Like
the Phoenix Wright characters always have a cute thing. There's always
but like she's cute altogether. Like her whole
she doesn't need extra cuteness.
Yeah, like her hair is very cute and like her glove is fetch and like it's cute. Like she's wearing pantyhose because she's a professional and she has to go to court and she can't have bare legs.
Yeah, we're both wearing pantyhose right now because we're professionals.
Yeah, I appreciate the realism of this, but then she has like smiley Tamagotchi necklace. And you're like, the fuck, bro? Do you belong at the play yard? Like this, like where are you? Okay, like she's fucking Mrs. Fizzle vibes with this thing. Like I don't. Actually, bit. Mrs. Fizzle's like way more out there, but you know what I mean? Like it instead of elevating her outfit, it like de-elevated the outfit. It made it more like you're not a real professional.
Yeah, but she's not like a trained.
Okay, she's like
She just gets pulled into it.
pulled into it.
pulled into working at the law firm.
Like a paralegal?
No,
What
she
are you
just
trying
gets
to say?
pulled like she's not actually a lawyer.
doesn't have
just,
a degree.
She just helps investigating.
Okay.
And Phoenix is the lawyer.
Okay, so she's a paralegal.
Whatever.
Okay, I don't know. Like, we don't know anything. Listen, the rest of her is like a fucking 12 out of 10. Like, honestly, I really like it.
Okay, well, 12 out of 10. That's
Yes,
big
but
praise.
minus 5 for the necklace. So what does that make? 7.
Fair enough.
Is that how math works?
That checks out.
I don't know. I'm not a paralegal. So
Next we have, okay, his name is supposed to be Gadot, but I always said Gadot because I guess everyone's waiting for him. But I always said Gadot when I was playing the games because it was quite a. He's the rival. What?
what game is it?
This is still Phoenix Wright.
Oh,
I said
it's another
all,
Phoenix
I said
Wright.
it's all Phoenix Wright for
From now on.
Trey's
Okay.
things, but he's the rival lawyer to Phoenix.
So are we gonna explain what this thing is?
There's a thing.
This face.
Listen, there's a thing.
This weird Judge Dredd
he
poster.
He didn't used to have it. I think he went blind. Someone threw coffee in his eyes, I think. It was something like that.
It's such a stark juxtaposition of like he's so Mr. Normal in his suit. He look at this coffee mug
But-
and then look at his eyes.
But I will say that almost all the Phoenix Wright characters are like that. It's like kind of some of them are dressed pretty normally, but they have one weird thing, and that weird thing is their gimmick.
So it's the Tamagotchi effect.
Yes.
So like there's always gonna be one thing out of place that they're not just I'm not a regular lawyer, I'm a cool lawyer.
Yeah, because earlier he doesn't have this, and his hair is like brown, but then something happens to him, and then it's later on in the timeline, and now he's like changed, and his demeanor is different. Because you see, it's like he's
everything is great.
Yeah,
like, his pants are like perfectly tailored. So is his vest. You know, I'm a sucker for a vest. Jay, call me.
waistcoat.
You know, waistcoat and everything is like matches the color scheme perfect, totally on point. I even like the hair. You know, give him some.
Goes with his.
White spiky hair. That's what lawyers do, right?
Right.
With their double earrings.
Yeah.
And weird chin strap.
But why does he
thing.
like Cyclops 3 times? You know?
Triple stat. So like, I'm still gonna give it like a thumbs up or a good, but it's just like confusing. I'm not part of this world, but
That's fine. But I mean, it's like all the Phoenix Wright characters will have at least one thing like this.
Right.
Maybe there's some that have like a little less than others, but there's always at least one extravagance.
I mean, it's the mug for me. You know what I mean?
He loves coffee.
It just drives it home.
His other thing is that he's always making coffee, like allegories and blah blah blah.
About coffee.
Yeah, he's always drinking
Coffee snob.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Make your own cold brew.
But you like him still in general?
I do still like him.
Okay, cool. I think we have 2 more Phoenix Wright characters.
He does not go to court.
Yes, he does.
With this spicy eagle.
Yes, and it does, and it helps out. This is Simon Blackquill, and he's Phoenix's other rival in one of the later games.
Yeah. I guess he's from House Slytherin, right?
Which eccentricity do you see here? Is one, popping out at you? Is there any one of them popping out at you?
I can't get past the jail bib. Okay, like I can't.
His jail bib, yeah. See, it goes with his tail feathers.
I know, but like, are we having lunch? Because I think it's cute to put like neckerchiefs on pets. I'm all for it. But like, they should have been folded up because this is literally a bib. Like,
yeah, it does look like a bib.
You're infantilizing this poor,
this spicy eagle.
But I mean, I love a good black and white. Like, it's great. Like, monochromatic, duochromatic is fun. And again, his stuff is tailored perfectly. Like, look at that.
Takahata vibes.
Oh yeah, big time Takahata vibes.
You could probably cosplay as him.
Yeah, let's bring it to him at our next meeting.
Let's bring it up.
And I love how it's like lawyer is wearing like boots over the pants
ties.
and then crazy vest coat.
Yeah.
But like his outfit is good. Yeah. And you know what? I do like the little bit of white in the hair too. I think it's cute. Like, the quill in the mouth, it's unnecessary. But it goes with his gimmick.
His name is Simon Blackquill.
My God, could imagine what his poetry's like.
Yeah.
So dark.
It'd probably be.
So sad and dark.
Loves his AFI.
Oh. I don't know. Listen, this bib, this Hamburglar bib. Okay, so good.
He probably steals hamburgers. Phoenix can't eat his hamburgers because he fucking just steals them.
I don't know. Is he defending this eagle? What's the eagle's name?
I forget. I'm sorry.
Somebody tell us.
I forget what the
Sorry,
eagle's
I
name
love
is.
it. I like it. It has brought me great joy.
All right, so you ready to see his sister?
Oh, yes, I'm so ready.
Aura Blackwell, who's into like robots and future shit.
Okay, I was gonna say she's a scientist.
I love the hair drills.
That's pretty good.
Big Jolene Cujo vibes.
It reminds me of no, in She-Ra. What was her name? The one that loves
Spinderella.
Spinderella's from Salt and Pepper.
Yeah, no, it was Spinnerella.
No, it was the one that had the bots and loved robots.
Spinnerella. It was something like that.
That's not her name.
Look it up.
I'm good.
Look it up.
But you know what I'm talking about,
So here's
right?
the thing, folks.
Equestria. No, that's something else.
That's the name of the land. Here, the folks. If Crymetina doesn't say anything and just goes silent, her name is Spinnerella.
No, her name is not Spinderella. Entrapta.
Someone's name is Spinnerella.
Maybe, but that's neither here nor there. It's
You're
not
right.
Perfuma, maybe.
It is Entrapta.
No, Entrapta. She's giving me Entrapta vibes because she has purple hair and she likes robots.
Yeah, but she's like mean. Entrapta's
mean,
nice.
I mean, yeah, she is. So she's mean.
Yeah. You know what it is? Like very Jetsons, 50s sci-fi lady
Exactly,
scientist.
but like I feel like just the white part, like the coat is very like 50s lab coat, like doctor in an asylum.
Yeah, it's kind of
in the like 30s. Listen, I appreciate this color scheme so much because they stuck to the basics. They had their two neutrals, they had their white and their black, and then they were like pops of pink, and they did it perfectly. And they didn't add like a red or like something or a different shade of pink.
Right.
And I love how like there's a little heart decal on the belt. It's very, very cute. And her glasses are so like early 2000s when like we had those glasses and like see-through. It was really cute. And like her hair is pretty cute because it's like it's out of the way because she's like a scientist.
Yeah, you don't want to get the hair in the way of the beakers.
But it's still cute.
I think she's a scientist.
I mean, do you know anything? Wait, she's a scientist? Is this still Phoenix, right?
Yes.
What is she?
Does
she do DNA analysis?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if she does specifically, but like, there's lots of characters that are like, witnesses, crime scene investigators, like experts in whatever field, like DNA, blah blah blah.
I like her face too. Like her makeup is very like neutral. She's very unbothered. She's giving me like big unbothered vibes.
There's also like a parrot that they question.
No, shut up. Well, how would that do anything for her?
No, later. Like in another game, they have to question the parrot because he saw everything. He's on the stand.
Okay. Does he have a bib?
No,
Okay,
he's just a regular parrot.
Oh wow. Then why are you mentioning him?
I can't remember if Missile the dog was on the stand. It's a Pomeranian named Missile.
Oh.
So big yes to Aura?
Yeah, no, I like her.
All right, cool. Nicholas has given us his OC from Monster Hunter named Ardana.
Ooh.
And the Monster Hunter in general is like hunt down monsters and use bits of them to like make your gear.
Okay.
So like hides and leather and stuff like that. And people wanna make their Monster Hunter style like personas or whatever to like, because you can make your own character in Monster Hunter or like customize them. So this is Nicholas's OC.
Big sword.
Big sword, yeah, great sword even.
Well, I like that. I really like her ears. Mm-hmm. They're very fun and spiky, and they have the little fur, and then the spikes are on the necklace too. And like the color's nice. Listen, we all know how I feel about multiple belts. But I feel like
they're never gonna go away though.
They each have a function here because I see like something is hanging off kind of each of them. So like when you're in a world where you need to have functionality in your stuff, I'll be like, that's okay. And I do like the top of the boots. Like the boots are separate from like the knee pad things.
The boots are very cool.
The boots are very cool. And I like the fur on the edge of them too. And it's a great color for like metal, like a purpley hued thing. And the coat's nice. I mean, she is just wearing her Victoria's Secrets out there bra.
A little bit, yeah.
Maybe something happened to her top. But no, and like the little dangly on the sword, it's really nice too.
Yeah, there's a lot going on, but it's like not in a bad way. It's kind of balanced.
No, you know why?
Out pretty
Because
well.
they're all shades of the different sort of purple, just like muted, right? So it doesn't feel like it's too much, even though there's a lot happening still. You know? And like, you know, there's a bit of stitching along the side of the coat, like whatever.
Yeah, right there is a little detail.
But it's just a little one, you know, like it didn't go too far.
Yeah.
You know? So I think she looks cute.
I think it's pretty cool too. I keep
done.
coming back to the boots. It's just I like the little like
furries.
fluff furries,
Yeah.
little wings. I guess.
And they're made with like sort of hinges that you could see that they're functional. So like, if you're wearing big long metal things and there's no hinge for your ankle when you move, like it's not realistic. So it's like very realistic.
So if you just have like straight metal boots, like it doesn't make any sense.
Doesn't work.
These do. So yeah, good stuff for Ardana. Nicholas has a few others from an anime. This is Ishtar from Fate Grand Order. And I believe for Fate Grand Order, it's like characters based on like mythology and history. So there's like one or two others. I don't know anything about the figure of Ishtar in general, but I have one other picture of her, I believe.
I mean, the name's familiar. It's obviously giving like more of an Egyptian vibe to it.
Yeah.
I would think because of like the gold and the white sort of bandage-y, mummy-y type. Mm-hmm. I mean, I think I like it.
I like a good half pants.
Yeah,
I mean, it's not really pants, but half.
I always used to be like, I hate things that are asymmetrical, this, and that. But I've come to terms with it looking really cool, especially through a lot of like Stars art and stuff like that. She does a lot of like asymmetrical pant things.
She does, but at the same time, it's balanced out by having the other opposite arm.
That works. Yeah. So I've grown to like actually like it now, and I mean, I kind of like her headpiece too. Mm-hmm. I think it's like pretty fun. I'd like to see her not like crouched over.
Yeah, I have another picture maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, so like another form of her, I guess. I think they take other forms based on weapons.
It's more true. I mean, I like her neck piece. I like her earrings. Her hairpiece is good.
Like, it's just like, fuck it, give her tons and tons of hair and like...
Well, yeah, because she's kind of naked-y, right? So when someone has a bikini, you need
totally
some volume
totally
somewhere, right? Because she has short hair and she's just kind of in a bikini. It's like, ooh, you know? She could hide in her hair. I like her arm thing. Yeah, no, I like her. I give a thumbs up to this girl.
Cool. Okay. I think we have another Fate Grand Order. I think that's its name. I always forget. There's several of them. This is Miyamoto Musashi, which is like a real samurai that lived in Japan, or maybe slightly mythological. But this is a sexy woman version.
Like her? Okay.
A sexy woman version of them, who's just like a master swordsman and stuff. This is just a figure, obviously, but it's like, you know, looking at it already, it's like nice pops of color everywhere. Just kind of visually interesting.
Yeah. I mean, if I'm going to say one thing, I'm like, I don't know, like, about this kind of leaf print on the pink skirtish part. Mm-hmm. Because there's already kind of like a motif on her belt thing.
Yeah.
That which is cute. Like, I don't mind that. I think it might not be necessary, but again, this is a tiny nitpick. Maybe they just didn't want it to be all solid colors. And they do kind of look like either they're palm trees or they're maple leaves. I don't know.
It's getting a little busy in here in the middle in general.
Yeah, but it's to like snatch her waist. So, I don't know. I like her like thigh highs for sure. The fact that they're like a little bit geometric print on the top is fun. I don't know how I feel about that. You know, like the little
sandals?
Like, they're sandals.
I don't know. I think they're cool.
I don't think they're that efficient for like heeled sandals for a samurai. But like, what do I know? You know?
When it's sexy women that are in these roles, like, I think they'll just give them whatever.
No, but I understand sometimes they'll put like a wedge on a boot, like think like Wonder Woman, right? So her boots have like a bit of a wedge to them, so it's kind of still a heel. But I'm kind of like, yeah, that's okay. But like this is like a thong between the toe thing, but it's a heel, but it's strapped around her ankle. So I mean, I guess it's secure.
I guess.
You know,
as secure as clothing is in anime.
Yeah. And her hair's fun too. It's like a very half up, half down do.
I think white is a good choice for the hair. I don't know if
anything else would have been too much.
I think if it was like like red or dark or even blue, like it might have been a little much. But But yeah, when I saw this, I think I might have another picture of her. Yeah, there you go. A little bit busier. It's like a different,
it's a lot busier. I don't know. I don't like her thigh-high print as much here. I mean, she still got them sandals.
Yeah, I don't know why there's like another version of the drawing underneath there.
Her hair looks really cute in this one.
It's kind of cool.
And I like her arm things too. I love the big flowy arm things. There's a name for that.
Now it's very busy in the middle, but I kind of somehow feel like it looks better in this image. I don't know.
They made a little cutout for her belly button.
Yeah, I got it. Everyone, check out my button. What do you think about these new shoes, though?
They're like almost the same concept, but then they have the little flap in the front.
Yeah.
It's like a shield almost.
Yeah, it's a foot shield.
It's a foot shield.
You don't want your foot to get attacked. So, what do you feel about it?
I think she's pretty good. Listen, I have a couple nitpicks here and there, but you know me.
Yeah,
I'm dumb.
I think something about the red and the blue and just the hair kind of like just
it's pink and purple, but okay.
Sure, potato. But yeah, when I first saw the song, I was like, "Oh, that's kind of a cool character." I've never seen them before, so because I don't know a lot about Fate, whatever. I think we have one more, Jeanne d'Arc.
Really?
Jeanne d'Arc, Joan of Arc. That's. I'm pretty sure I've seen sketches of the real Joan of Arc, and I'm pretty sure she wore this.
Yeah.
Yeah, woodcuts. I saw woodcuts over huge mammos.
I don't know, man. See, if you hadn't told me, I think it's cool because it's Joan of Arc, but I also feel like, come on, man, because it's kind of cool. It's cool. She wouldn't wear that, but I feel like it's a cool take on it. It's a very anime take on it. Let's just say, because she has this little demi cape on top of it, and then like her headpiece is fun because
it is fun.
You don't want to give her like a full knight helmet, right? Because you don't want to see her face, you want to see her hair or whatever. So I think that's kind of cool.
And she's got her hairbrush right there.
Yeah, and like the necklace chain piece attached
Gotta
to it.
secure the girls.
Like the girls are just a lot. Like they're a lot. Like I think they're detrimental because they're driving focus because it's a good design, but you're just looking at her giant yabos.
But it's to distract during duels.
I guess I'll give her that.
I mean, there's such a thing as a breastplate. They could have just given her breastplate and just had them
flat, and it has a bit of a mount. Like a uni boob, like when you're wearing a sports bra.
The uni boob. But like they could have just given her a sexy breastplate that could have just
That's what I mean. Like they didn't need to define each individual breast. Usually it's one.
But anime.
I know, because I like the corset part that goes down and like one side shielded.
Yeah, it looks cool.
Like it does look really cool, but like why you gotta go and be the way you are, anime?
But yeah, I'm not sure if this would actually be Joan of Arc approved.
I don't know.
But I can tell you still like it though. Like
I do still like it.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Damn it. So I think that's all from Nicholas. So next we're moving on to 401, who nominated, I believe, their OC from Tekken. Basically, it's like if I had my own fighter in Tekken, and this is like a ghost from Namco. From Namco's PacMan, because Namco makes PacMan and Tekken. So I was like, oh, cool.
Did you know that he was originally called
PacMan? But
we always do this bit.
Paku.
I think that's pretty cool. Very wholesome. I like the shorts. It gives me like skater girl vibes with the shorts.
Yeah, a little bit. I can, and the kicking pose is, you don't usually see like an action pose for like a lot of people that have OCs and stuff.
Yeah, I think the boots and the sock is cute too, actually. And it's kind of like a laid-back chill vibe because it is like a tank top and like some like kind of shorts. I'm not gonna disrespect you and say like cargo shorts because ew, cargo shorts. But they're like shorts.
They're a little cargo-y.
No, they're not. They don't have pockets.
Yeah, you're right.
And like it's a fun pose, action pose, but I would like to see down like what would
this
flat be like with the feathers.
The only image they're able to provide right now. So,
okay. Because I also think the top is like, is it a capelet with a hood?
Or is it or is it like a hoodie with fuzz around it, and that's
not the bottom part. Like
sorry.
I was talking about like that looks like a hoodie because that looks like a hood.
Yeah,
but it looks like it's like a sleeveless like vest. hoodie, which is interesting. And yeah, the bottom part, I don't know if it's just like a belt or something that has a flap in the back. Like, it would be nice to see if they were like dead on, like straight on stationary. But I think she looks cute, and her hair, like, is it a mullet? Is there hair in the back, or is it just this like cutie pixie cut?
Not sure.
I don't know. And again, the colors stayed very like blue and neutrals, which is always nice. Different shades of.
One thing I was gonna point out though, one thing I'm like, if I were to say maybe tweak something is like I always think bandages on a fighter character look cool, so that's fine. But on the other arm, it's just this random violet sleeve, and I'm like, you could
it is.
You could just stick with the bandages.
Because when you have something on one arm, then have the other one kind of have less things, and it is an extra color that maybe like there's already like maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, like an extra shade. But I get it though, because you had a sleeveless vest thing, so you kind of feel you want something on the arms. So I get that, but yeah, maybe one arm.
Because I think this
arm looks cool.
This arm looks a bit cooler than this one, and like we're talking about symmetrical things before, so it's a minor thing, but it
still looks cool.
I even kind of like I was like, oh, you're OC for Tekken, that is cool, because like no one really does that. Like here's my Street Fighter OC. They'll OCs would just be like out and about, like not in anything. So having one in Tekken, I was like, oh, that's a cool idea. It's like, if they were going to join the King of Iron Fist tournament, what character would be in. But I thought this was really solid overall too.
I think it's fun.
So that is Naomi, and now we are entering my choice, which is another Tekken character.
Oh, okay.
Lydia Sobieska. This is
for Eastern European ladies.
This is the Prime Minister of Poland. In the Tekken universe, she's decided the first woman president in Poland, I believe, in the Tekken universe.
Fighting in Tekken?
Yeah, because you get like tons of money, and she wants to beat Heihachi, so she's the prime minister. This is her default outfit. She has another one where she's in a suit, but this is like the default, and I was like, oh no, this one's really cool. I love her so much that I rebought Tekken 7 and I got her.
Girl, I don't like this.
Because I'm
Polish?
Polish.
But you're like a fake Polish.
Yes, I am.
He don't even like pierogies.
I don't.
I can never eat his mom's homemade pierogies because he doesn't like them.
I don't like them that much.
So good. I miss
Anyway,
pierogies.
She's just cool karate master, and I just think she's awesome.
All right, well, here's where we're going to have a problem.
Okay, where?
But, like, bro, like, she's just wearing her gi, like, slashed down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is way cooler than if it was up.
Yeah, okay, because you can't just have someone in a gi with no spice.
Exactly.
But, and then, like, the texture on this, like, the different colors, and, like, it's so busy. Like, listen, hear me out. If there was only this red textured thing and the black accents, fuck this thing over here, this little thing.
Yeah.
Fuck this eagle. Okay, Poluski, let's keep that.
Polish flag has an eagle on it, so you see it there.
Her arm things are cool, but again, and her ribbon in her hair didn't have to have the white lines.
It doesn't have to have the white lines.
C'est un peu trop. Like, it's a simple design, but they managed to clutter it.
You're of this opinion a lot for Tekken characters when we did Tekken 7, because there was a lot going on.
Big problem with Tekken.
Because they do that. Because when Tekken started, the character designs were very, very simple. And I think they just kind of said...
let's go crazy.
Let's go crazy after a while.
But like, sometimes less is more.
Her other outfit is like pantyhose and like a jacket, like a big leather jacket. I don't have it right now. But I mean, again, this is her default outfit. This was showed at her trailer, so like it's her.
Like,
look.
I understand it's cool that she just like slouched to sit down, but again, it's not really like effective for fighting because you're always worried about it like falling off and like I don't know, like her gi being held up by her like belt. And, like, the shoes are okay. Oh, God, no, they go through every toe. That's kind of cringy. That's kind of cringy.
I know, that's a funny way to describe it.
It's like the toe separators when you're getting your pedicure done. I don't know about this.
I think it's mostly because they announced, like, it's a female character and she's the Prime Minister of Poland. And immediately I go, that's going to be lame. That's just going to be what her other outfit was, which I look like kind of a politician. A bit like she might fight. So when they unveiled this, I was like, oh, that's not what I was expecting at all. So it took me by surprise, I guess,
Really? It took you by surprise that a politician was just wearing a plain old gi and then just, like, took it down and had a tank top on under it?
Because, I do karate karate and I'm wearing this karate thing. That's not what I would expect from like a character from like Eastern Europe. And it just played with my expectations a little bit. And it says Polska on her shirt, and I was just like, it's cool that she's also the Prime Minister of Poland. There's a lot.
I mean, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, she could have just been like, karate champion of Poland. I don't know. But the fact that she's like wants to take down Heihachi, who's like one of the big bads, I was like, oh, that's awesome.
I mean, I'm happy.
That doesn't change your opinion on the design.
Like, it's okay. Like, it's fine.
Okay. Well, that was my choice. So
okay.
I think this is the one character that you wasn't a yes.
I just want to disagree with you.
You just have a meh for that, I think.
Yeah, no, it's okay. It's not horrible.
It's fine. I will now go and cry. Thank you, everyone, for sending us your entries on this Patreon episode of Crymetina Critiques, and I will make the solemn vow to not make such a long period of time in between the last one.
We're gonna try real hard.
We're gonna try our best because lots of stuff was going on, and I did have a few, like, two people that like took a while to get back.
We're not naming any names.
We're not naming any names.
So unless everyone gets their stuff in, we can't really film. So
yeah, well, I never want to because I've had it to be like, oh, you got back to me too late. We recorded and I sent you messages, but whatever.
Neither here nor there. Thank you, everyone, for your support. Regardless, you don't have to, but you choose to, and we appreciate it.
Yes, we do. Thank you so much, and we'll see you next time on
Crymetina Critiques. Woo!